Boom. Good morning, YouTube. Officially 6 days out. The carb up has begun, but not too exciting today. So we're just back at my baseline training day food plus 2 squares bars post workout. So this clip will be kind of short. That's the plan of action for today. I will show you. I've got my breakfast here. Meal number 1, which is 2 eggs, 200 grams of egg whites, 30 grams of zero red sauce, and 1.5 litre of Blue Bonbon Hydroflow. So training wise today, we're training upper. My sessions have been changed around for prep. So I have upper today, then lower tomorrow, rest, push, pull, possible upper pump, then compete. So that's how my training has changed. So it's upper today, 1 hour. I'm not trying to kill myself, just get the carbs moving, get a good pump, and look fucking sick. So I'm gonna eat this now, put my compression boots on, chill out, enjoy this, and then I will catch you with the pre-workout meal. Join me now with my pre-workout meal. So like I said, back on a baseline day food. So we just have my normal pre-workout meal going in. Just had a shower, so hair's all over the place, but I'll just show you it now. So we just have 160 grams of chicken, 250 grams of packet jasmine rice, 1 bagel with 20 grams of dark chocolate, and 15 grams of strawberry jam. Then here is the seasonings I use: the Ronnie Coleman's salt and pepper chicken, garlic granules that are pretty much, they just ran out, then pink Himalayan salt and pepper. And now I'm going to show you in this next clip how I actually eat the food, because of a weird little method to it from prep. Should be joining me now. I'm going to eat this pre-workout meal and show you the weird way that I eat it. So the gimbal won't move down, but we'll move the camera in a minute. So I'm going to see behind the scenes of me recording it for the Instagram content as well. So what I do is I let everything amalgamate together. So I do this, I pour all the chocolate over everything, get it onto the chicken. So I'll switch this around so you can see it as well. What I do is I melt all the dark chocolate onto the rice and mix it in with the jam, and then it all like mixes together. And then I'll show you how I actually eat it here now. It's pretty tapped, but we'll get a nice big view of that. So get that all mixed in, and then I will record another angle with the phone. So as you can see, I've just put the chocolate onto the rice. I'll do the same with the jam. And then what I do is I get a piece of chicken. I put the chicken on the bagel. So I'll do a close up once I go to do it. I then line some rice along the side, or along the middle even. Boom. And then I'll turn it around so you can see. Making this clip way too long, but I get the rice, get the piece of chicken, I put it on the bagel. And I actually had a discussion with Val about this, about how like prep proper messes up your taste buds. He was telling me he's been mixing his chocolate in with like his veg and his beef mince and everything. So it's just mad what prep makes you do. But honestly, like, this tastes amazing. I know, like, if a normal person tried this, they'd be like, what the actual fuck? But in my opinion, it tastes amazing. So yeah, put that all together. I'll get a different angle for this. So, gonna eat this now, and then watch some YouTube while I do this, and then I'll catch up with you once I get to the gym. Probably have fucking dark chocolate all over my face, but that's probably the most disgusting thing you've seen all day. But honestly, it tastes so good. Boom, we voiceover of the upper session. So never really train upper as it's not in my program, but I do enjoy it from every once in a while doing it because nothing beats a full upper body pump. So just started with 3 sets of this lat raise variation. Really like this variation. Your chest supported. You can push the scapula away from your body and just engage nothing but your delts. Then just did 2 sets on this Nautilus incline press. Really like this incline press, but I make it as hard as possible on myself because you're not allowed to gym pin in the gym anymore, and this is a fairly light machine. And same with the Nautilus shoulder press, really nice machine again, but just very light. But these Nautilus machines they line up so nice. The connection you get on them is top tier. Very heavy in the short, so it gets hard quick, but training 1 RIR in this session anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it gets heavy. Then moved on to some back work. Just the lat pull down, 2 sets in this, really trying to keep stable, keep all the tension on the lat and just drive down, keeping my scapula protracted, so in front of my body, just to engage all the kind of lat fibers and take the upper back out of it. Then just 2 sets of a more trap upper back focused row, just really focusing keeping them elbows up, driving back with the elbow and squeezing into the upper back, not allowing myself to overly round or like compress down in on my chest, just keeping all the tension in the upper back, keeping my core tight and driving. Then 2 sets of this Cybex VR1 row for some more lats. So did like a lat kind of pull down for them horizontal fibers, and no, all the way around vertical. Then this for the horizontal, really trying to wrap my kind of back around the top of the pad, so it's just all that driving with the elbow, keeping the elbows in really tight and keeping my scapula protracted forward. So really like this variation. Then just 2 sets on a machine dip, keeping my back against the pad and just driving down. Then 2 sets of this preacher curl, really trying to keep my arms locked against the pad, squeezing with the bicep at the top, getting a full range of motion. Again, not going silly in any of these exercises. It's 1 RIR. I'm not trying to get injured. Just get a good pump. Make sure that I'm using the intended muscle to move the weight and get all the carbs moving around my body. Then finish with some triceps. Luckily, I got my triceps in the video so you can see me engaging them all. Don't know what the fuck I was at. Then just did a bit of kind of freestyle posing, working on different routines and stuff. I'd already done like 3 or 4 rounds of my mandatories at this point. Was feeling pretty pumped, but also like flat at the same time. It was so weird. because of the fat load, like you felt kind of full, but like you didn't have the carbs driving against your skin. It was weird, but yeah, just trying out different poses here, different kind of variations of stuff to work on for my actual posing routine. I find it really hard to engage my right hamstring for some reason, like here, but um, I don't normally have that issue, so just need to make sure I get my right knee bended properly. But pretty happy with how I'm looking post workout. Obviously, this is me at like my flattest and palest, so the look is only going to get better as we go on these next few days, which I think is sick. Really like this kind of pose and variation. Just need to make sure I'm getting all my air out, and yeah. Post workout meal going down. Here it is. We have 2 Rice Krispie squares and 1 portion of the anabolic rice pudding. This is the most goated post workout meal ever. I can't wait for the high carb days when we can have like double the amount of rice pudding. But yeah, that workout was, if we can get set up somewhere here, maybe. Boom, there we go. That workout was fucking class. Like, it was such a strange feeling because geez, this is the rice pudding. Oh, it's kind of like baked because it's been a minute. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking love that. Why is... What the fuck? We're still there. My DJI is just spazzed out, but I think we're still going. The car must have been shaking a little bit and it just like made the gimbal just go mad. But we're back, so we have the post-workout meal going down. That workout was so strange because obviously I fat loaded for 2 days. So fats are higher calories than carbs, and so I felt really full, but like I didn't have that kind of fullness, like pop from having more carbs. So it was so strange. But mentality wise, you see, today I was just so locked in. Like, it just hit, I'm 6 days out, like let's fucking get it. I was upper today at 1 RIR, which, I mean, you see, if you actually train RIR, you're a fucking gimp. Excuse my language, you should, but it's actually it's the worst thing ever. Like, how people can go in and enjoy training like that is actually beyond me. I'll insert a few training clips in here. I just wanted to go in and just get after it, and you see, like, you can film the clips on your phone and it doesn't really bother you, but see, having to set up the camera and stuff, it just makes you lose focus. So I just got a few clips on my phone, so I'll put them in this video, and then I'm documenting it all on my Instagram. So if you somehow follow me on this but not on Instagram, you can go on and see everything there. So yeah, just have this meal to get in, and then go home, prep my meals for work, and then go to work, and then hopefully tomorrow even more carbs will go in. I'll put all, like, whenever I do my last meal in this, I will say what all like the calories and stuff were, because I'm on a meal plan, so I actually don't know right now what everything is. I just eat the meals. But yeah, we'll see what it is, and then I'll let you all know them at the end, and it'll be in the thumbnail of the video, like fucking how many carb up day 1. And then it should escalate throughout the week because we're doing a linear load. The only thing is, like, that's the fun bit, I actually don't know what we're doing. So I've got D volume legs tomorrow, so I can't imagine you put like too many carbs on then, and then I have a rest day. So I wonder if we'll run like a higher carb rest day maybe, and then that rest day is Tuesday, and then Wednesday we travel over to Derby, and
get over nice and early so that I can relax and just chill out into the show. There's no like last minute flying or like being late for the tan or whatever. So yeah, good session overall. I'll get back to it with the next meal.
Then had to have my meal number 4 in work. 225 grams of beef mince and 100 grams of broccoli because they were out of asparagus, so I had to swap that out. Then for the last meal, had 60 grams of Perform cookie dough whey in a shake, as I'm banned from having Ninja Creamies until post comp. And even then, I don't know if I'll put them back in. Like, they are really nice, but there's so much volume, they bloat your midsection out like crazy. Especially if you put too much of that xanthan gum. Like, I wouldn't be putting over like a gram or like half a gram of it in. Keep it to a minimum. It just really expands your stomach. And obviously, coming up to a show, you don't want to be Nick Walkered out on stage with a expanded stomach. Then just finish this off in the van. The calories are roughly about 2,700 for this day. 260 protein, 300 carb, and 55 fat. I'll put the exact calories and macros for the day up on the screen.